Hello and welcome to the Saturday, October 30th presentation from the National Weather Service in Pocatello on our weather hazards briefing for most of the upcoming week. Today we're expecting a little bit of a break actually, and then more rain and snow develops again for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We'll see how that breaks down. What else you'll see in this presentation is there is a weak low that is moving into the Pacific Northwest. It does bring a very slight precipitation threat to southern eastern zones today, but it looks like it will be more affect our part of the world on Sunday afternoon and into Monday, as that Pacific Northwest low actually bring weak precipitation threat to all zones. And then the best chance still is into Monday night, Tuesday, and Tuesday night when the precipitation moves up to a chance threat. And still not very much. We still have basically a lot of low elevation rain and higher elevation snow. The other remarkable thing is there's not a whole lot of wind at all during the next 5 days. In fact, a lot of it at the surface will be occasionally from the north and northeast, which is pretty unusual to get with lows all around us. And that's because a lot of the lows are tracking to the south of us. And so we're not getting the traditional strong cold fronts moving through that would, produce the 20 to 30 mile an hour winds with higher gusts across our area. So pretty light there. And here's where it is right now. This is the low I'm talking about. This will be moving up and into Oregon for tomorrow and the next day. And it is passing this weak stuff. You can see most of the good precipitation is indicated by these green patches on satellite, and that is moving, sort of staying to the south, and we're sort of getting the north fringe of it, especially today. And that north fringe, usually there's not a lot of precipitation, that part of a low pressure storm, which the surface low is actually probably out here somewhere. All right, so we have reduced the areas of chance and slight chance rain and snow here. I'm not expecting a whole lot for the Snake Plain or Magic Valley or Lost River or Lemhi County. So the Central Idaho Mountains is basically the southern part of it, the Wood River and Sawtooth area, and just a slight chance. The best chance for rain and snow today is in the eastern highlands. That would be Victor Driggs, Island Park area. And then, as I said, on Sunday it will spread to all zones, but still some of them it's just a slight chance. That would include our lower elevation, heavily populated areas in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, the Lost River area. And then on Monday it sort of continues, actually increases in a lot of places, and it actually stays away until Monday night for places like the Snake River Plain, the Magic Valley, and the south central highlands for us, and then the Lost River, Wood River, and Sawtooth and Lemhi County. So the Central Idaho Mountains, it takes a while for it to start again. The only all-day threat on Monday is the southeast highlands and eastern highlands. And then Tuesday, you can see here basically a chance everywhere, and that is definitely our best chances. And then it sort of returns for the southeast highlands on Wednesday. So here's today. You can see the limited areas, and it's mostly rain with some high elevation snow in the eastern highlands. And so here you can see it's not going to be very much. This is through noon today, and then by 6 p.m. you see it's really waning. So not a whole lot going on today, really, in the scheme of things. And the highs today still clinging to some 60s, so not quite as much of a cool down as we were expecting, say, yesterday. So still some mild temperatures, especially the further south you go. And then really mild overnight lows here as the clouds do start to move in, especially in our southern areas. And here's what we're looking at for Sunday. You can see a lot of rain. The rain snow area is pretty much limited to the Central Idaho Mountains, as it suggests here. But here's where the snow will develop in the small scale. There's not a lot, but you can see it does get into some of the eastern highlands, but it's pretty high. Central Idaho Mountain's another area where we have snow, and you can see during the late night hours on Sunday that it does pick up into the northeast highlands, or the upper Snake Highlands, and that continues through the rest of the night. So temperatures with the extensive cloud cover now, a lot cooler for Sunday. And continued a little bit mild, continued mild, but still there is a cool down here, and that's because a north wind will be kicking in by Sunday night and bringing the cold air out across the divide and into eastern Idaho. And here you can see the surface low, and this is where we'll continue to be getting north winds, so we'll continue on a cool down. Still a lot of areas where it's rain, and then this high elevation snow in our highlands and central Idaho mountains. So here you can watch as it develops. Here's 6 a.m. to noon. And then the afternoon to 6 p.m. And again, not much there. So the Monday forecast, you can see a continued cooling trend to the highs. And then the overnight lows are starting to fall and get cooler. 40s limited to Pocatello and places to the west and south. Right, so here's how the threat of precipitation evolves. This would start Tuesday afternoon through 6 p.m. on Tuesday. And you can see it's just a slight chance. And here for Tuesday, continued weaker cooling trend, but still a cooling trend. Same with the temperatures for lows on Tuesday night. And here you can see, watch as the precipitation expands out of the southwest corner where we have the best chances. It will evolve and spread through here. You can see for the late night hours, this is basically Wednesday night, is when it all picks up again on Wednesday. And here are the Wednesday forecasts. Continued, not very warm temperatures, 50 to 55 here in the Snake River Plain. You can see not a whole lot of temperature difference across the mountains for the highs, and then some pretty good cold air. And finally, maybe some below freezing temperatures in the northern end of the Snake River Plain. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact this telephone number here, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.